Today, another television film, this time a British production. In 1969, ITV Playhouse aired Suspect. Suspect was both written and directed by Mike Hodges, who would, in 1971, make his feature film debut, writing and directing again, the legendary picture Get Carter. The rest of Mike Hodges' career contained a number of worthy films, although I would like to keep the spotlight on Suspect for this. A cleverly plotted, well-edited narrative leads us to believe that an older lady, portrayed extremely well by Rachel Kempson, is complicit in the disappearance of an 11-year-old girl. This woman, named Phyllis Siegel, is undoubtedly hiding something from those around her. Her husband has previously dropped her car off at a mechanic, and Phyllis picks it up. Upon arriving home, we witness her discover a small shoe in the trunk of the vehicle. She insists to others that her husband is away on a business trip in Stockholm. I consider this to be a pretty gold standard as far as television dramas are concerned. I love the grim mood, its rural tone, and how lived in it feels. It was apparently uncommon for English television drama to be filmed outdoors, or even shot on film at all as opposed to tape, and it grants this production a degree of aesthetic tangibility. It feels like a kind of local thriller. The film's initial placement of events is a neat Kuleshov-esque, somewhat, evocation of the audience's mental association. Well, what I mean is the placement of the missing person investigation parallel to the telepathic distress of Phyllis Siegel immediately communicates a very particular implication. Unfortunately, describing this as a successful illusion rather than an effective tease of foresight is already giving away too much about this plot's conclusion. We are constantly speculating the degree of her involvement, if any, with this investigation, although we are convinced she is, almost certainly, withholding the truth about one thing or another. A lot of this film, given its emphasis on faces in conjunction with the delivery of information, relies on effective naked close-ups, characters in thought or being questioned by the authorities. But yes, a well-made production, an admirable mood piece, and quite plausibly the peak of scripted television pictures, or at least my favourite of them, likely is not. I have generously linked this film in the description. You can watch it for yourselves and tell me what you think of it. Thank you and have a great one.